Hi, my name is Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4. This is Around Palos. Today we are at the Melt and Dip in Palos Park on LaGrange Road near 131st Street. And while we're at Melt and Dip, we're actually here to talk about another event that Melt and Dip is going to be hosting. And I'm fortunate right now to have with me Irene. How do you say your last name?
Capustina.
All right, Irene Capustina, who is, let's see if I can I want to make sure I get your title correct. You are the artistic and executive director of and co-founder also of the Angle Project, right? And we're going to talk about what the Angle Project does and why we're at Melt and Dip for this. But maybe first, I mean, you could talk to us a little bit about what is the Angle Project and what type of events or activities are associated with it.
Okay. So the Angle Project is a theater production company that focuses on building inclusive communities and enriching local culture. Originally, I started the project in Brooklyn, in New York, and I moved to the area here, to the southwest suburbs, last year, and I transferred all of our work here. So we're restarting the activities in the local communities here, and we do professional theater productions, we do community workshops, we do community nights, performance nights, educational work, and some research as well.
Wow. Thank you for bringing that here all the way from Brooklyn. We're fortunate in that regard. So that's the Angle Project, and now what's the connection to Melt and Dip? What's the next part of this?
The connection to Melt and Dip is that we are using Melt and Dip, the local, creperie and chocolate and coffee lounge, as a platform to bring community together to experience some culture. So we are organizing, we're calling it Wednesday Chit Chat and Melt and Dip. It's a performance night every first Wednesday of the month, where we are going to bring artists of various genres, maybe some even filmmakers who are going to screen short films here, stand-up comedians, poets, anybody who would like to share their art with us, performance art with us, and then we will be talking about art and life, and then sprinkle it with some performances.
I was going to say, that sounds like a lot of wonderful activities. I want to talk about the first one coming up specifically. So Melt and Dip is hosting or allowing Angle Project to come in, put on a type of performance night,
right.
Wednesday Chit Chat night. And I imagine they'll be able to get some desserts or snacks while they're here.
Of course, yes. So as the audiences come in, you can grab delicious treats here, which are like waffles dipped and drowned in chocolate, and crepes and gelato and so forth, and then smoothies, and just grab a seat. And as you're enjoying your food, we will also set up an environment where you can also experience the performance as well.
I like it. There's a lot to look forward there. And just so they know, behind us right now, we've got 3 chocolate fountains go: a milk chocolate, a white chocolate, and a dark chocolate, right? Yeah, and they do look that good. All the more reason to try one of the crepes or waffles or gelato. Yeah.
Look at this. It's so delicious.
Yeah, they do look delicious. All right, so how about specifically the first Chit Chat night is coming up February 1st, right? And what is the theme of that one, and what type of things will happen at that event?
We're still in the process of planning it, but the theme for the first opening Chit Chat is Black History Month. So we are inviting Black artists of color, who are going to present their work in relation to their understanding, to their connection to Black history. And as they're presenting with their work, we will also be discussing and talking about Black history in America and prominent figures and influential figures that have made impact on the civil rights movement, and just in general reflect on where we are today and how art plays role in perpetuating the conversations around the topic.
Let's say it sounds like, I mean, that's a pretty diverse lineup already, because I think you're talking about potentially like storytellers and poets, but also cultural discussion in general about historical events or historical figures, right?
Right. So it's kind of, if you think, it's a blend of art, activism, reflection, social justice ideas, and community coming together and just reflecting on something as a whole. So it's just, I think to me, in the end, what defines it is a cultural experience. And that's what we're striving for, to create here every Wednesday of the first Wednesday of the month.
No, it sounds like it, the way you've described it, and it sounds like a tremendous opportunity for people to kind of immerse themselves in that experience in a variety of ways, right? So we got the teaser out there. It's the first Wednesday of every month. The first one is Wednesday, February 1st at what time?
At 7, from 7 to 8 or 8:30.
Okay, and then, so that's the first one. And I imagine you're working on lineups for the future, so we'll see when the first Wednesday in March, first Wednesday in April, and so on. Do you have a theme for the March one yet?
For the March one is a Women's History Month, so we will try to bring female artists and revolve our conversations around women's history.
All right, so those are the first two. You can look forward to those two lineups. If they want more information about it, what's the best way to get them information? I think you have a website, right?
So there are a few ways. First is the Angle Project website, which is very simple, theangleproject.com. There you will find all the upcoming presentations, workshops, and all kinds of events. Also, Melt and Dip Facebook page, which is Melt and Dip Payless. And also, if you are looking to register for the upcoming event, the one on February 1st, you can just go to Eventbrite website and search for Wednesday Chit Chat, and it will pop up right away, and you can register for the event there.
So is that for people who want to read or perform or do something? For example, like, can people expect to just walk in, or should they sign up in advance?
It's better to sign up in advance, because then we can inform you of what's going to happen during the night, if there are any changes. But if people are wandering in and they just show up, it will be great. But I highly recommend registering in advance, so that we can accommodate everyone who's registered in the best possible way.
And then, look forward to that, February 1st. Check out the website, check out Melt and Dip's Facebook page. How about future plans after that for the Angle Project? What else is coming up down the road?
So we're currently in development of several community events. We're actually offering a coming together community workshop in February at Indian Prairie Public Library. You're welcome to check their website for more details. And as we're working towards creating programming, we hope to offer more kind of the pop-up events just like this, and also we're in development of a professional theater production.
Wow. All right, so we can actually get like a full stage performance of a play or show. Is that in the works?
Yes, hopefully.
Okay. All right, good luck. That's exciting.
Thank you so much.
Irene, thank you for taking a few minutes with us this morning. The Angle Project sounds exciting. The Chit Chat performance Wednesdays sound really interesting. So thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Dave.
Good luck. Again, February 1st, first Chit Chat Wednesday performance night at Melt and Dip in Payless Park. I'm Dave Wurzel. You've been watching PHTV4 at Melt and Dip. Thank you for watching.